Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my cashless cash envelope stuffing and sinking funds for the month of February. So we are going to jump right on into it, you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. So we're first going to start off with my cashless spending first and stuff all of that. As I'm doing this video, it is February 1st, and y'all, love is in the air. Boop, boop, boop. These are my Valentine's Day nails, y'all. They are so cute. And so happy February. So we are going to go ahead and stuff these. So the way that it works is I do a cashless system. Right now, we use our household ally checking account. I put my money in there and I spend from there. No credit card use except for when I'm buying gas out of my personal account. And that has just been like working for me right now in this beginning of the year. So January went very, very well. And I just want to continue that so I don't do any extra spending and I can put all of my money to paying down our household debt. But I keep trackers in here so I can write down what I'm spending as I go, and I can kind of see where I'm at each time. If I'm going to spend something, I can just see where I'm at. So this is what I mean when I'm stuffing, but I transfer over the money into the account from our household operating checking account. Okay, so I'm using some of my different envelopes. I had these envelopes for a while and then I had got my other envelopes, but I'm really feeling these right now. And y'all, I am looking for an A6 binder or wallet, but like something that's a lot shorter. So if y'all have any recommendations, please comment them down in the description box below. So like this is still kind of wide, and I know this is like not what y'all were here for, but y'all can see here like this black one was super big, and I've had this one got a little bit shorter, but I'm just looking for something a little bit shorter, just a tad bit. I'm not sure, or maybe if something was like this but it had a zipper, maybe that goes around instead of like an open and close. But okay, yeah, leave those comments down in the description box below. All right, so let's get to the stuffing. Now, I did do an annual budget, and that is in the description box below, which is my 2025 like annual budget setup. And so these numbers come from there. So for groceries, we are going to be depositing. So our initial balance for groceries that we rolled over from last month was actually $13.51. Y'all know that is rare, although we did add some extra money in January. So we are going to be doing a deposit, and that deposit is going to be $500. We upped it $100 from last month, and that is going to bring us to $513.51 to spend for all of February. And the thing, y'all, is February is the start of our healthy eating. I know I say this every year, every other month, but you just got to keep doing it until you get it right. So I am praying. My husband's supposed to give me some money too, so we'll see how that goes, or he'll pay for some of it. But we are going to be doing a big grocery haul just for the month, but it's also going to be a lot more healthier items. So that is just what we have on our end for groceries. Next is going to be household, and this is just like all household spending. So this is going to be more so for like things that the house needs, like soap, detergent, body wash, deodorant, trash bags. Whenever we start back up with like lawn care, small, minor, like household things. Like if we just need a pack of light bulbs, I could take it out of household instead of taking it out of home maintenance. So just things like that. So for household, we actually rolled over $76.96. And then for the month of February, we are going to be putting in $155. And we're going to need to do the math on this. But 76.96 plus 155, that brings me to 231.96 that we have to work with for the month of February. And to be very honest, I am hoping to, because we're in February now, we'll probably start getting our grass cut maybe in March or April. But if I can really stack up some, because we're going to save some money. I talked about this in my quality over quantity or quantity over quality. No, quality over quantity video, where I talked about us not needing to buy like laundry detergent or soap or cleaning products because of our water treatment system. If y'all are curious to what I'm talking about, definitely check out that video. So I won't really have to be buying those things. And then like trash bags, I buy them in bulk and they normally last me like 6 months. So I'm not spending too much. Just I'm being very strategic. So I'm hoping that I can build up my household budget. And this is what I was getting at, y'all, is because my like resolution for the year is to be happy. And with being happy, I need to go out and have more experiences, meet other people, like, and just do things like outside of the house if it's possible, not just spending money just to spend money. And so with that, I would like to have a good chunk of money in household. So if we ever have to have a babysitter for any reason or anything like that, that would also come out of this category. And so it's nice to even see this at 231.96. That's what I was getting at, y'all. That's what I was getting at. But a little chatty. It's a little chatty, okay? So that is where we are for household. Next is going to be personal. Now, personal does not come out of the household budget, but I do just share it with you guys. So there was no initial balance because I was actually over like $16. So the goal is I'm putting in 400, and so that's what we have right now. And then we'll go from there. And for my personal, y'all, you're probably thinking like, dang girl, you give yourself $400. It doesn't look like what it seems, okay? This $400 also includes gas, and gas takes up pretty much 60 to 7% of this like amount of money. So not a whole lot for my actual personal, which I also need to build this up to just in my own account. Next, because I had these, what is this called? Because I had these envelopes a while back before I made this transition with like the eating out and baby girl, all I have left is spending. So what I actually plan on doing is I have 2 cards in here, and this is how I'm going to set it up. So the first one is going to be for eating out. So we have eating out was at $20.83, and I'm just putting them halfway. So we're going to do 2-1, and this is going to be eating out deposit. And we are going to be adding an eating out only $5. And that's just how it was set up. So this will bring me to a balance of $25.83. I'm hoping that we don't actually have to buy anything in the month of February or eating out, which is actually unreal because it's my husband's birthday and we may go out to eat. But I normally take that like out of entertainment because that's like more of like a holiday thing than it is just like us just having a day to go out to eat. And with eating healthy, we shouldn't be tempting ourselves to go eat out anywhere. So then we're splitting this eating out with spending. Okay. And so spending was at $76.96 as well. Okay. And so for spending, we have a deposit of $75. So when we add 76.96 plus 75, that brings us to 151.96. $1.96. And so then here is just where I will write the different things that I have. Honestly, I know most things, like if it's eating out, it's going to be a food place, and then everything else will be spending, but that's just how I'll track it there. And then this one will be baby girl's all to herself. So baby girl had a rollover balance of $16.21. And then she's getting a deposit of $25. I don't know how this is going to work because she needs some diapers, and one box of diapers, y'all, just like her nighttime diapers, is like $29, $30, not including tax. And then we always just buy a small like 14 pack of daytime diapers for like any long trips that we take, or she just needs to have one because we're going to be out for a long period of time. So I'll be needing to probably add some more money into here, but right now she has $41.21 in there. So then these two will actually sit in this actual spending. I probably maybe will go and look who I bought these envelopes from and ask them to make me 2 more envelopes so that they have their own envelopes, because I really do love this like sleek look and feel of these. Right now, that's just the era of what I'm feeling. Okay, so all of our cashless envelopes, which came out to our rollover was $204.47, and then I added $760, and we're just talking about the household stuff, not personal, into here. So that was about $864.47 that went to our spending accounts for the month. Okay, now we're going to get into the fun stuff, and we are going to start actually coloring and stuffing our sinking fund. So this is the money that comes out of the household checking account for our sinking funds that's been pre-budgeted, and then we do all of the things. And do we have like a pink or a red? Okay, here we got a red. So we are going to start stuffing our sinking funds, okay? And so all of that money will be in the account. But before we, okay. So before we start though, we are going to fill in our starting numbers for our sinking funds. So I had started and then realized that I needed to stop. Okay. So, for entertainment, that sinking fund is starting off at $124.16. Health is going to be starting off at $277.72. For insurance, it is starting off at $139.66. For maintenance, we are starting off at $550.78. For miscellaneous, we are starting off at $111. And then for subscriptions, we are starting off at $581.33, which brings us to a total of $1,784.65. Down to our savings, our rainy day is starting off at $86.28. Our emergency fund is starting off at $1069.07. Future is starting off at $115, and baby girl is starting off at $135, and that brings our total savings to $1405.35. And I wish there was a full total here, but I'll just put total here. And the total is $3,190 even. That's crazy. So there is the starting balances for our sinking funds and savings. So we know where we're starting off for the month. And now we're going to go ahead and stuff these envelopes. Okay. So first, let me put this out the way. First, we are going to start off with this binder here. So if you don't know, I use savings challenges to stuff my sinking funds. It just makes it a little bit more fun while I'm saving and paying off debt. So we're going to start off with entertainment, and I've already filled out the card, so I just know how much I need. So we're going to be putting $50 into entertainment. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so we're putting $50 into here. Like I said earlier, it is my husband's birthday this month. We also have the Super Bowl going on, and we have Valentine's Day. And so we'll probably use this. I don't know what I'm going to do for my husband. I talked about it last year, and I was going to bring it over to this year, which was for us to go bowling. I don't know how it's going to work because his birthday is during the week, and then he's not even home. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. And then he won't be home like that Saturday because he works. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to gauge something, or maybe we'll just do something that Sunday. Maybe just go for a brunch or go for a walk somewhere or something, just to celebrate his birthday. We'll see. Gauge where he is at, because my husband does not really celebrate his birthday at all, y'all. So this is just me trying to do extra stuff. Okay, so we have $50 to entertainment. Next is going to be health. We are starting a new sinking fund because we finished the other one, and this is getting $40. So we're going to be able to color in 2 hearts. We are building up our health fund nicely, you guys. And I think I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, and I think for health, what was the goal for health? For health, I wanted to get to 1,000, but honestly, if I get to about $500, I'll probably slow down just a tad bit because we're going to be at 317 already, and maybe put money elsewhere, but it feels good to finally have some money here in our health. Just slowly building things, y'all, slowly building it. Next is going to be our maintenance. So car maintenance, I believe, is getting some monies, and it's going to be getting $15. And my car is out of the shop. My husband paid for the entire small repair, but because I was eager to kind of just get out instead of waiting for him to come, I paid for it with my credit card, and then he paid me back. But if you use a debit card, they don't charge any fees, but if you use a credit card, they charge the fees. So I need to pay myself back for the actual fee. So yeah, that's where we are with that. And then my husband's registration is due this month as well too, so we'll need to take out some money for that. Pets is not getting anything. For home maintenance, we actually put $25 into there. So that's where we are with that. And I think home maintenance might also be in the 300s. Yeah, $348. So we're doing good with that. So let's just build. And then we're actually just going to do savings since this is in the same binder here. So we're going to do rainy day funds first. And rainy day is getting $10. And this is slowly building up here. So we're going to, each is 5. When we're done, this should get us to 100 saved. And my rainy day funds, y'all, is really for those unbudgeted moments where I need to pay for stuff. But because I'm not really funding this a whole lot, I just don't take anything out of it right now until it has some decent money in there. And then we put $48 into emergency fund, so I can just take off the 40 here. And then I want to say we're at 11 something in our emergency fund, and I just want to heavily get this funded. Baby girl does not have a savings challenge thing, but we put $12 in here. I'm following the Gerber baby thing where it was like save each week their age, and then by the time they get to like 18, you should have some number in there. So that's what I'm doing for just her, like just a regular savings account for her. So that is where we are for those here. Okay, now we are going to go to our future binder. So for future, we are not doing anything in baby girl's education or for a potential baby, but there is money that went into home projects. It wasn't a full 45, it was just $20. So no need to color in anything, but we are now at 105. Okay. And then nothing for moving. Then we're going to go over to insurance. For car insurance, we did put some money in here. We did $60. So we are going to color in 60. So we're moving right along with saving up for our next 6-month premium, which I believe is in May. So that will bring us to $159.66. And then we have taxes, and this is just to ward off any additional taxes that will be due each year for like property taxes and stuff. And we're putting $20 into here. So now we're at $60. So we are moving right along with this. And I think this year, as long as nothing else crazy comes up, whatever we save here, if we don't need to use it, I will just continue to build on it for the following year. Because then I can just make a huge like escrow payment, like all together, that would bring our total like bill down. Or I may still do that at the end of the year, still put it there and just it would bring like our mortgage down even more. So yeah. So that was what went into that future binder here. And then next is going to be our miscellaneous. I'm gonna leave subscriptions for last. Our miscellaneous, and these are just savings that we're saving for that we'd like to get accomplished, but they're not like 100% need to be completed. But at some point we would like to do that. So for this month, we are putting $12 into our debt crusher. And once that is saved, that is going to go to just whenever it gets saved to the debt that we're paying down on. And then we put $3 into spending. And once this gets completed, that will go into our actual cashless spending account. But there was nothing to color in here, but I did just want to show y'all it was $3. And that was it for this binder here. And then lastly, we have our subscriptions binder. Okay, so we will go here. And we have back to school. This is for August for baby girls, back to school tuition, clothes, shoes, all of the things. And we are putting $10 into here. So we are going to color this in. Ooh-wee. And just trying to knock out some of these items sooner rather than later, so that like they're already there before like I need them, instead of maybe finishing them just in time to use them. So we'll see. We have a few more left on this. What is this? 20, 30, 40. So we have $40 left on here, and then we could start another savings challenge. We are not putting anything into Christmas this month, or at least for this stuffing. HOA is going to get $25. So let's get ahead on that. But normally I wait until the last, like the end of the year, because I always get like a chunk of money that always covers HOA and our car insurance, but I'm trying not to do that. So we're now at $57.05. Try to spread that out so I can enjoy the money that's at the end of the year. HOA, and then I think that was it, y'all. I don't think we did anything for Love Every. Oh, lastly, this was the last thing, y'all. Sam's Club. So we're going to be going to Sam's Club for our healthy grocery haul. And I'll see if I owe them any money, because I did see on my Amex card, which I'm not sure how they got that Amex card information, but I saw that they had charged like $1 and then gave me the dollar back. And I Googled it, and it was like, normally it's checking to make sure there's money in the account before they charge. But while we're there, if it's due, then I'll just go ahead and pay for it and get that out of the way. But this is going to be getting $8. So we're going to color in 4 snowmen. I haven't been to Sam's Club since like maybe August or September of last year. I normally start off strong with them, and then things change. They're really good for me to buy like our meat and like butter and certain things that like I really could just stock up on and not have to worry about it for like a month or two. But then sometimes I look at like Target, which is another great place for me to get certain things, and I'm like, oh, does this say $10? That's crazy, because this should be $8. So let me fix this. This should be $8, and then this should be 68. So let's fix that. I'm glad I was able to realize that and see it on my cheat sheet. Okay, yeah, it is $8, you guys. Yes. And so yeah, this will help me save another $50. Maybe add an extra 5 in there at some point. But they're what is it called? I don't know about their subscription going up any higher than that. And then that was it, y'all. There was nothing else for subscriptions. And that concludes my stuffing for this first part of February. If I get any extra monies or anything like that, I will definitely stuff it with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.